The Winter Olympics in Beijing is kicking off in 2 weeks. And this morning, we're excited to have four-time Olympian and the only snowboarder ever to have won 3 gold medals, Shaun White, joining us. And Shaun, it's great to have you back on GMA this morning, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's great to see you. Now, we're going to start off a little throwback Thursday because you posted this photo of you on a podium as a kid reflecting back on your 23-year career. So what does it mean to be heading to your 5th Olympics?
It's incredible, to be at top of a sport like this. It's ever changing for this long. I mean, I just feel so honored to be doing that. And it's so wild because when I look around, everybody in the start corral area, they're all people that I used to compete with. They're coaches now. They got their kids on their shoulders, and I'm still at it. I'm still going. But I'm so honored. I mean, to make the team is just incredible, and I get to be an Olympian again. Get to run out of the tunnel with Team USA, and it's just so exciting.
Well, you're not just there; you're crushing it, by the way. And have you decided this? Have you decided that this will be your last one?
Yes, I did. That was something that just kind of. You look for those little signs, and I was having, a little knee injury here, a little ankle injury there, just these little things. And I remember my back hurting one day, and my buddies were like, well, what happened? I was like, nothing. It just hurts. It's like those little things. So, this will be my last run. And I'm pretty excited about it because everything's got this, this last dance sort of glow to it.
That's the exciting part. It's also so unusual, of course, because it's taking place during the pandemic. What kind of precautions are you taking?
Yeah. We've been trying to keep in our little bubble, just select friends and family, physical therapist I have with me. But it's been difficult. Everybody's testing, doing the best they can. And I think that's all you can really do is just try to keep everybody safe. And I know that going over to China, I mean, we are testing every other day right now. It's pretty intense, and but it's nice they're taking those precautions.
Yeah, good to take those precautions. It is going to look and feel different, Beijing. I know you guys know this, that there's not going to be friends and fans and family in the stands and out there watching like normal. How does that impact you? How does that impact the other athletes, do you think?
It's intense. I look back on my career and my first Olympics, and I'll never forget winning and sliding down and seeing my whole family, and they're just crying and tears of joy, and the whole crowd and that feeling you get. So it's going to be different. But honestly, I do applaud the Olympics for putting on something like this in such a challenging time. And think for myself, if they keep postponing it, in hopes that things get a little bit better, I might not be able to compete. Other athletes might not be able to compete. So I think it's great that they're doing it, and I think we're all just going to try to get out there and do our best. I do know that we do feed off the crowd, so that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, that energy definitely does help. And you won your first Olympic gold in 2006 when you were 19. Well, now you're 35. So how do you prepare differently now than you did back then?
Well, I had longer hair back then, so it's a little easier routine these days. No, I don't know. I think every single time I go to the Olympics, it's just a different process. I mean, and I always kind of, think that what got me to this point in my career won't necessarily take me the rest of the way. And so, not only have I been focusing a lot on my physical health, but just the mental health of it all. Staying positive and staying motivated, and the people that are around me. I think it's more calculated practice sessions. I would say it's more like a power window than I used to just be up there all day long. I'm like, okay, I don't have that much energy as I used to. I'm not an old guy by any means, but at the last competition, one of my competitors was 15. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm definitely pacing it out a bit more, and I take a lot more time to recover. So I'll take my off days, and it's definitely more calculated now.
All right, Shaun, we got to ask you, back in 2018, you had that amazing final run. You nailed it. You did those 2 jumps, spinning around 4 times in the air, 1440, if I got that right. How are you going to top that?
Yeah. Goodness. It's going to be an incredible competition. There's talks of triple corks now, these triple flips that are happening. A lot of the Japanese riders have been attempting those. There's talks of doing a 16, which is 180 past the 1440. But it's going to be incredible. I don't know. I don't want to give anything away, but I've been working on some new moves, and I'm hoping that everything really peaks once I get to the competition. Once I see the start gate, once I see the competitors and get to drop in.
What else are you working on besides the Olympics?
My goodness. Great question. It's so funny because as one door closes with my competitive career, another one opens, and I started a snowboarding and activewear company with my brother. It's called White Space. It's actually right behind me. Little product placement. But it's so much fun. All my experience over the course of my career, I get to put that into a new product and a new a brand, and all my focus and attention. And it's just been such a rewarding thing to work with family. And I keep getting this idea in my head where, I was 7 years old when I first got I actually first got a snowboard from Jake Burton, who unfortunately passed away recently. But, he gave me that start, and I keep thinking wow, if I could be that for the next generation, some young boy or girl or, whoever is starting up and has that spark and excitement for the sport, and I could be there to support with my, wisdom and experiences.
Well, you're definitely inspiration, Shaun, and congratulations on heading out to the Olympics. Good luck going for your fourth gold. We will be rooting for you, my friend. All right, take care, man.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Cheers.
definitely our pleasure. We'll be rooting for you for sure.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.